Billy, good to see you. What's your assessment of the game?
Yeah, look, obviously you're coming up here after a difficult result on Friday and you're hoping for a good start and kind of to get a bit of momentum in the game, but look, we obviously give a very easy goal away and you're sort of kind of up against it again. And you know, in fairness to the players, like, you know, they keep going, keep battling, but we're not kind of taking the key learnings from every game, like, and that's the frustrating thing, is that we're not learning from the mistakes that we're making, and they seem to be repetitive, and you know, they're costing us games and goals.
Yeah, you had a few chances in the game. Obviously you got one back in the end, but you know, you need to have a better cutting edge obviously up there and be more ruthless in front of goal.
Yeah, absolutely, Trevor. Look, and even the basics of the game, you look at two set pieces we can see from again tonight, and you know, second balls, and in fairness to Cobh, you know, they're physically good, and they've probably been working towards this stage for the last couple of years, the club itself, and you know, they've got a good group of players, and they're fighting for promotion now through the playoffs, and you know, we still felt coming into the game that we'd had enough to, you know, to be a bit more competitive, but you know, as I said, the goal after 3 minutes, I think it was, you know, you're up against it, and then the set piece again is something that gives you a lot to do. But look, credit to the players to keep going, keep fighting. That's probably their youth and experience, really. But you know, for me as the manager, like, you know, I kind of need to get across to them that, you know, it's not acceptable to keep making the same mistakes in this game. You know, we need to learn from them, otherwise things won't change.
Yeah, you've been in a good few games this season, Billy, like, without getting a win yet, but in that respect, is there a belief in the group like that'll come?
Yeah, there is. Sure. Look, they're a great group and they train really hard and they go about things really well. It's just obviously at this level, small details can cost you, and when you're given the information on set pieces and when you're showing video clips and when you're walking through things in training, you would expect that to be implemented on the match night, but just obviously, I don't know, is it inexperience or, you know, probably just a bit of naivety from our side. It's those moments of concentration that are costing us. And like, you know, even at half time, the thing that we said was don't concede from the set piece in the second half. That was the one objective we had, and we conceded from 1.5 10 minutes and it's game over, the 3-0. You know, so they're the kind of things that are a bit frustrating on our side, is that we need to cut out these repetitive mistakes that are costing us, because, you know, ultimately things won't change, and that's down for us to fix.
And just a final one from me, Billy, like, you know, it's great to see the sports who travelled here, and
yeah,
you know,
amazing.
They celebrated the goal there in the end. You know, it's encouraging, like, isn't it?
It's phenomenal, Trevor. I mean, I said to the players inside, I said, look, the supporters that come up and supported us tonight, and they're singing and supporting the team at 4-0 down, and the same at home, the same in Treaty. You know, the support and the backing of the club that we have is absolutely phenomenal. I haven't been anywhere that's had the support and they're losing games like we are, you know, but I think people can see obviously the long-term view that we're trying to achieve here. We've got, I think, probably the most locally represented team in the league, you know, in terms of players that are recruited from Kerry and players that have come through our 17s and 19s, and you know, we've got a lot of 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds in the team tonight again, and that'll take time for them, but look, I can't allow them to use that as an excuse. I want them to be accountable for who they are on the pitch, and if you are on the pitch, you have to represent yourself in a way that's capable of playing at this level, which I believe they are. But it's just the individual errors and the individual mistakes on set pieces that are costing us, and look, something that we're going to have to keep working on.
Good luck going forward, Billy.
Appreciate it, Charlie.
Nice
Thanks
to see
very
you.
much.